everyone. I don't remember the last time I did a monthly favourites, so this might be a bit of a long one because I've got a lot of things to sort of show you and talk to you about. The first one is a clothes item, and I don't normally do clothes. And they sent me a top, and it's literally just a bamboo cotton top, but it is so very comfortable that I went and bought 3 more and one for my husband. I like the fact that they're fair trade. Every element of its manufacture and also all of the ingredients you can trace right back to a fair trade source, which is fantastic. So these tops are quite expensive when you consider that they're just a little sort of soft tee, but you know, the right amount of money is going to the right people who are producing it. They're not produced in sweatshops or anything else like that. So lots of people comment on this hairband whenever I wear it in photographs or videos or anything like that. This was from Accessorize, and it's just a black satin band, sort of a rigid band, and then this sort of gold and black sequin detail. And I like it because it's sort of, I don't do a lot with my hair, as you can see it's just down and loose, but this just adds a little bit of interest. And my makeup today, I did record a tutorial, but I forgot to turn the microphone on, so I'm going to have to do a bit of editing and sort of talk over it, so it's not ready yet. Now onto a few lip products. The first one is what I'm actually wearing now, which is Lips. This one is called Rose Quartz and it's a gloss, but over here I have one of the other ones. This one is Platinum, and it's basically a grey lipstick which turns this colour. And they have about 12 in the range, Lips range, and they all change colour to slightly different things. There's sort of a turquoise one which goes a blackcurrant colour. There's some sandy colours which turn sort of orangey. But you can see that that's turning already. And the thing is, these aren't quite like lipsticks. They're very, very moisturising and not too sticky, so I really like those. Next up is a Beauty Without Cruelty, and it is this colour, which is just fabulous for autumn. It's this. It's called Daylily. I'm not wearing it today because I'm wearing quite cool colours, but if I swipe it on the back of my hand, you'll just see that it's a beautiful orangey browny red, and it's just perfect for autumn. And you can wear it as lightly or as heavily as you like to get the colour that you want. So I am racing through these, is Spice, and this is by Lumiere, and it's one of my favourite in the whole world. I wore this on my wedding day. The colour Spice is applicable to everybody. It's just an absolutely gorgeous colour. Anything called Spice I will probably buy because I know that that sort of colour is going to be quite suitable for my skin tone. And it's this one, which is a massive foundation brush, but it's very dense and it's very soft. It's a Taklon brush or a synthetic brush, but just to see how big it is, absolutely fabulous. You could do your face in seconds with this. That's it. Little nails. And they're just gorgeous. They're just, I'm going out later and I just thought I want something interesting to sort of go with a hairband, go with my sort of top, which has like this sort of gold sparkly thing. And they're perfect. They're just something a bit extra special, and they're really quick and no fuss to put on. And the next one is just going to be so amazing for Christmas. I've just reviewed this on my blog, so hop over there and have a look. I'll put the link underneath. And this is just the colour red, but you'll see it's kind of interesting. It has like a holographic sort of effect. If I get out of shot, it might even focus on that. I don't know, but you can see all the holographics in there. Most people say that holographic nail polishes are dreadful to apply, and they are. They're really thin, you have to use about 4 coats, they take forever to dry. This one was easy breezy. 2 coats, 1 coat would have done it, but 2 coats gives you that even deeper sort of holographic effect. And it's an Alva mascara. It's my current favourite, the one I'm wearing today, and I like it because it's organic. It's very deep and black, it's not too runny, it's not too thick. The brush is kind of thin, so it's good for separation. I'll show you the brush. So it's not too fluffy, it's kind of thin, but got plenty of bristles. So you get a good coat, but you also get really good separation as well. I don't get out much to get my eyebrows threaded because there's no one really around that does it. Working full time, it's really hard to find the time to nip out drive an hour to go and have them done, you know, it seems silly. So I've just been living off using this. This is the Miss Bollywood Hollywood Legends eyebrow stencil, and I'm a Marilyn, and my sister is also a Marilyn now because I did hers too. And I just find them really easy to use. If I've already done my eyebrows, I literally just pop them on and then dab on some brown powder, either an eyebrow kit or use the pencil that comes in the kit, and there you go. I mean, that's what I've used today. The Mineral Booster from e.l.f. But this is the tinted one. I cannot use the sheer one because it makes me look too ghostly white and a bit flaky, whereas the tinted one is just magic in a jar. I don't know what is in it, but I do know that it doesn't make my face look dry, doesn't make my face look sort of, you know, when you get those sort of clingy-on-y bits, it just makes it look soft. It fills in my fine lines, pores are gone, evens out the skin tone. Sometimes I use this on its own if I have not got time for foundation and concealer, and this just gives me a nice sort of mattified but glowy effect. It really is wonderful stuff. It's just, I hope they never stop making it. I'll have to have words at that point. My next purchase for this month, actually I only got this a few days ago, is a Face Atelier foundation. This is their Ultra foundation, and I started off with a sample. Quite liked it. I'm wearing it today. Lots of what I'm wearing I'll be showing you today, and it is a lovely foundation. It does not feel sticky, doesn't feel dry, excellent coverage, full to medium to full, full to medium. You can layer it, you can use it as a concealer, it covers redness, it's not too mattifying. It does contain a primer, so if you're not used to powdering your face, you will need to powder with this because otherwise it does feel a little shiny after a while. But I liked it so much in the sample that I was sent by Coco Beau that I spent the £32 and bought the bottle myself. My last three products are face products, and I'm going to start with this one. It's this unassuming bottle of Alva, and it's called, it's just a moisturising fluid, and it's got royal jelly in it. And it's orange, I won't lie to you, it is orange. So when you put it on, it's that sort of colour, and you pop it on your face before or instead of your normal moisturiser. I use this day and night, and it's just very liquidy, you know, you don't get much moisturisation from it. So if you have dry skin like me, I put a moisturiser on top, but my skin just seems to love it, absolutely love it. It just feels glowy and soft, and it just makes my other moisturisers work even harder. Nice. It doesn't really have a smell. If anything, it kind of just smells of, I can't even describe it. It's like a sort of a honey sort of medicinal sort of smell. It's not unpleasant, but I wouldn't say that it's highly perfumed at all. Now my final product is my favourite. It's Karen Herzog, and I hadn't tried this part of the range before, but this is the Mild Scrub, and it is heaven in a tube for your skin. It's so, I can't describe it. It's very, very fine particles, so it's not like a normal scrub where you have those big chunky bits which actually end up hurting my skin. So I've never really used or got on with exfoliating creams before, the ones that have bits in them, because they actually they bring out redness in my skin because they're just a little bit too rough. Whereas this one, if you've ever tried any microdermabrasion products, you'll know what I mean by that very sort of fine sandy texture. Is kind of the difference between a very, very fine powder and something which is like sugar. Sugar would be very rough, whereas this is very, very fine, and it's just in a non-offensive cream. You use about 2 pea-sized amounts on your face once or twice a week, either as part of your routine or if you're doing a facial at home, and it's fantastic. After using it, my skin felt really good, and I use an exfoliating cloth every day, and I use a glycolic acid peel once a week, but this really did get rid of any dryness and sort of uneven bits that I didn't want on my skin. So I'll take a moment to breathe. Those are my monthly favourites. I hope you enjoyed listening to my monthly favourites, and I'll try not to leave it so long next time. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.